Good morning, everybody. My name is Darren Hancock, and this is the ThetaWaveTrader. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a Wednesday morning here in Canada. It's wet. The grass is green. The highs are taken. What more could a man ask for, right? Or a woman, and all those in between. What could you ask for when the high is taken? From 7 o'clock, that is. Okay, let's do the usual thing. How's everybody this morning? I hope you're all doing fine, fine, fine. Let's get back to starting off on the daily here. Look at all this. This high stuff keep happening in the markets, higher and higher. Woo! We got a new high for today. So if the high is taken in Wednesday between London's high and New York's open, we can expect some downward run today. Look what happened at London. Oh, that's Asia. Maybe we're going to run up here, take this high first in New York. I'd like to see these highs get taken in New York's open and then come back down into the rest of the day. That'd be the high of the week. I'd like to see the high of the week settle up in there. Let New York take the high. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'd like to see. We are near the mean threshold. Haven't even hit the mean threshold of that hourly order block above us. We have hit the breaker, though. We have a little swing point here. We've run it down. There's a breaker here. Nope, not a breaker. Mitigation block did not take out those old highs yet. So mean threshold of that candle is my next upside objective, I think. If we don't already come down and revisit this first before going up. So here's just my hourly objectives for now. Look at that. What a perfect little reverse. Turn, hit it. Swing all the way up to the order block. That'd be it. Your hour would be done. Well, hour and a half would be done. All right. So kind of stuck between this candle here and this one way down here and this little fair value gap there in the discount portion of that range. So that's the hourly. Let's see what we got over here in the old ES has made its high, equal highs. Look at those triple highs sitting up there. If we do come down, looking at 527 or 5327, 5320, take out that low. We could just come back inside half that wick and then run back up, take these highs. You know, let's see what we'll see what happens. That's on the daily, so let's get down to an hourly here. See what we have on the hourly. We have a reversal here. The high was taken. We trade back into it here, get short, aiming for here. More downside into here. Then I'd like to see a reaction off of that back up into here. Get back into this range here, clean out these highs. for 10 o'clock. No, maybe not 10. Maybe we'll just get down into here. You know, this could be the daily range. We get down into here, then start to work our way back up into here. Take out. We can get late afternoon run up into here with the FOMC report. I think that's what we got this afternoon. Yeah, FOMC meetings at 2 p.m. this afternoon. So I'm looking for downside right now here into E-mini S&P. That's on the hourly. Good array. We might actually have something, if we can get above here on the upside, close, come down onto here. That's in the 1 minute. Downside, we definitely have more intention on the downside to go lower. We have closed below this low here. So return up into here, into the middle of that range here, would get you back to this consolidation. Yeah, I've already done that. Return to the consolidation, CAM Model 1 entries multiple times. So yeah, more downside, looking for, we're already at the mean threshold. No, we're not. Let me just bring this one up here so you guys can see this one. Equilibrium's here. Good encroachment of that. VISI there is the 39,854.57. Look for some sensitivity there. If you lose that, look for a run down into this daily fair value gap over here. Let's move this one to here. Keep this one in mind over here as well. We have several levels of sensitivity around the 75% of that fill of that fair value gap there. It's not an inversion, by the way, it's a fair value gap. That's on the daily. Hourly. Let's see what we got on the hourly here. Order block, see that? How do we get this run down below this low? We have a break in market structure to the downside. We have this reversal happening here. Your candles run all the way through. You don't even get a chance to come back and reclaim it. Order block, run through it. We close below it here. Body closes below. When you come back into it, and you use from wick all the way to the top of the body there, which happens to coincide with this old low. Look at this, trade right back up. bang, right inside it again, back to the old low. Continue on the downside. And we're looking for a continuation through this into here. So next drawn liquidity is obviously the lows, and then looking for this BISI down here on the 1 hour. If price holds and we see this break above this little consolidation or this little fair value gap here to the upside, look for some support off of that to run back up into this range here, and that'll be the premium array inside this range on the hourly. So if you watch this, look for a potential turtle soup. If it's going to run back into this range, if it continues to push through, look for some support off of this order block, and then continuation on the downside. Old lows, hopefully they'll give you some support right back into the mean threshold of that candle to continue pushing forward down. What do we got for Dixie? Dixie's finally come back and filled that fair value gap. We were looking for that a couple of days ago, and obviously is taking its sweet time getting up there. So now you're looking for a reversal here. Here's your reversal on the 1 minute chart. When you hit these key levels, look for the reversal to happen. So when you mark these out on your chart, you're always, what we're looking for here in terms of the key levels on each candle that we're looking for, they also apply to the same candles or the similar candles on the higher time frames. So if you're looking for this fair value gap to fill, and you say to yourself, now, how do I know it's not going to keep going? Well, first off, depends on the higher time frame objective. If you've got higher intentions of definitely price driving higher, you want to see it break through that. So initially you look for, is there a reversal at that point? And you can get in on that reversal. And where would the reversal come back to? The bottom of the fair value gap here, back to the mean threshold, the consequent encroachment, let me put my teeth back in. The consequent encroachment of the SIBI on the downside. Those would be key levels you look for to see, is there going to be another reversal, or do we have a continuation? If we have a continuation and you've been in on this trade on the way down, you're counter trending it overall if you've got a higher time frame bias going higher. But the counter trend, you're staying in it until you see such time as it hits whatever objective it is here, and you get the reversal and you're back in on the next run up. So that's how I kind of look for these key levels, and I wait to see if there's a reversal that happens at those key levels. And if there is, you can get it on that and manage it according to your fib tool and whatever method you choose to manage your trade. I'm not here to teach you how to manage your trade, even though I've given you lots of ideas. How you manage your trade is your way. I'm just going to show you how to read the price. How to stay on price action. So if we're expecting this to reverse now, what are we expecting all the currencies to do? Go up, right? And we have a nice little reversal here. So if you look back at Dixie, we have a nice little reversal here. Nice gap down. We've broke below that fair value gap, and the order block that initiates the run, you don't even get a chance to get in on that. It's got intentions of leaving dodge. So look for the next one. If it continues to run down through, close a body through here. If not, look for this one. Comes back up. You're just short of the perfect entry, but you have the middle and the open of that fair value gap, the low, the consequent encroachment, and the high. Those are three different levels that you could enter in on. The consequent encroachment, you don't even get that one. You do get the first one though. Oh no, I guess you would get it right there. And you would have been short from that point on. So if you can't get on it there, here's your opportunity to get in. Now some of you may say, how do you know it's not going to come all the way back up there? You don't. That's why 1% of your 1/4%, whatever your risk tolerance is, goes above there. when you start breaking down into this range now, 50%, look at the 50% of that range. As soon as you hit 50%, then you can move to break even and then start working it all the way down. Let me get through the rest of these. So we've got reversal, body breaks above it, and you come back, tap, 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 tap multiple times right on level 1 entry to go along, pull your fib tool, trade on the way up. Aim for here if you want. If you're one of those that just say, that's my objective, the liquidity up here in the market's my objective, nothing wrong with that either. New Zealand dollar, we're expecting that to go higher. So look at this reversal right here. So that's what you're looking for a return to today. If you're trading these guys, look in here. Look here for a reverse into this. That's been filled perfectly. See, when you see these big suckers like this getting filled, wait for a reversal now. Here's your reversal happening. So get back on top of this. If you get a body above this, look for this to be your support level to go higher. If this candle keeps pushing through this one, look for this one to be your entry to go long. And if it just keeps driving straight up, look for this one to be your long, back up into that big range there. And again, pull your fib tool on the whole range from up high to here and run your fib tool on the way up if you want. That might be a nice little trade today. We're definitely going to come back to that one later on today and see how that one pans out. And if our New York or our American dollar continues to drop, we're expecting the Aussie dollar here. This would be nice to see this stay open and we suddenly get the reversal. So here's the reversal. Not a very strong one. Inside a consolidation. Don't like those. Got equal lows. We haven't had a bust out of this consolidation yet. So for me, I don't want to see a big displacement out of here. And we've got lots of liquidity here. So we may get one more run down on this on the 1 minute chart. Run down, clean this up first before going higher. Giving these people a false sense that we've got a reversal happening in Australian dollar. We can just see it suddenly slam down here. Take this out at 10 o'clock. Look for your, where would that put us? Oh, that would definitely fill us if we went all the way down here on the daily. Let's have a look at the hourly here. Yeah, you see how we've got threshold. So look at the consequent encroachment of this SIBI. Back to this order block. That'll put you right in the consequent encroachment of that for a reversal. Also gives us back to this breaker. Watch this breaker right here for a run. There's a swing here. It's like the parent breaker of these bull candles. So I'd say this one here. Look for a return into this order block. Low, open. We'll keep an eye on that one. Let me just put there's some references I'm interested in looking at later. I think this is the Jamaican dollar because it just looked there jam, but it's actually Japanese yen. So if we get Japanese yen versus American dollar, that means the Japanese yen should start to go up because Japanese yen is the first one in the pair. So if we see this right here, breaking this high right here now, and returning back into this area, look for this. I don't know if you guys trade Japanese yen or not, but that's a 5 minute. Sorry. Do I have a 5 minute? I don't have a 5 minute. There's your 5 minute reversal right here. We've closed, opened above it now. We come back, tap it, start climbing higher. Anywhere inside here is your reversal. If it closes below that on the downside, stop losses here, and it comes back to it, close out your trade. That's a fail-safe. That's my fail-safe. And you're welcome to use it. Oil. Delicious, delicious Texas tea. Canadian coffee. Iced coffee, we call this. I call it Canadian iced coffee. Black iced coffee. Reversal. See that? Taking out these highs. Reversal. You come all the way down. We don't get an opportunity to get in here. We don't get an opportunity to get in on the second one till here and here. Takes out the lows. Equal lows here. This one gives you another opportunity to get in. Come back into the rejection block. Pay yourself for rejection blocks. Comes back up. Gives you another opportunity. You talk about buffering. Ooh, man, you're making some money in here. And then finally cleared out the lows on the downside. All the lows. Before giving you a there's a reversal here. Watch, body trades above it. You come back into it. You take out highs all the way up into this one from discount array to premium array. Again, hits the premium array, gives you an opportunity to finally get in on the ones that it didn't give you a chance to get on later. If you look at the ones that it kind of rips past them and you don't get an opportunity to get on it, it will revisit it later. So after it's taken out lows, expect it to come back and revisit that later to drive down and make either a lower low or coming back into a discount array again. So it's got this little guy down here. So that's where my objective would be to reach for right now. And then these equal lows on crude oil. We got 2 more minutes and I got to kind of blast through these here. Gold, gold, gold. Look at that. Beautiful return into gold. A few hours ago. What a lovely. We had that lined up right there. Body traded below it. Trade up, tap, 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 tap. All the way in. Filled it nicely to go short. So there would have been your perfect short right up there. If it would have traded back through it, then you could say, I'm going long again. What a perfect entry for a short. Aiming for rejection block, old lows. Took them all out. Now we're getting a pump back. So if we get it back, I don't see anything in here. So if we get back through here again on the upside, then I'm looking for the partner of that one back up in here, or these equal highs and this guy up here. If not, and we continue on the downside, you got the straw liquidity here and here, old highs. This run up here, it's not really a breaker, doesn't break this old low. This one breaks the low. So you, anyway, return back into these order blocks. This cluster of constant consolidation here would be my ultimate objective, if that's where we're aiming for on the hourly basis. But otherwise, we're just looking for the lows here. Bitcoin. I got in a Bitcoin trade this morning. Got a little late. I came to the party a little late. Came downstairs. Saw the reversal had happened, and right here was an opportunity to get short, or not short here. I looked at this one here. I looked like for another run back into that consolidation there, this whole consolidation area, and there was just a fair value gap. We traded through it. I thought, oh, if I can get in on that short, then I'll take that short. We've run through this one multiple times, so I took a short here really late in the game. It came back for another opportunity to catch that. Should have waited another 5 minutes, not another 1 minute or so. And then I looked over here at this discount array, and oop, right in there. So I took that for, that was the trade this morning anyway. So the reversal, you got a little reversal going on here. Traded right back into it here. You put back in the range, you would have made some money on the way back on that one as well. So that's Bitcoin. Running for the highs is what we're looking for. Let me make sure everybody's on. Didn't even check to see if we're still live yet. I made the assumption, folks, that we were live. And are we live? I did a little show last night, just kind of a quick early one last night. Just before I went to bed, to check on the latency. If I could get the latency working on here a little lower. And it's the first time I've ever had one of those algorithms jump in on my channel. All of a sudden there was like 13 comments, and people rarely, if ever, put comments in the comment section. And this thing started a whole dialogue about some woman who's an amazing trader, and you know, their lives have been changed because of this. And I see that happens on these bots. Go in and they set these little conversations up, and there's like 11 or 10 or 11 responses to it to try and stimulate people to come in, and they sucker you in with these little conversations and make you think that they're actually talking about somebody who's legitimate, or they're trying to find someone legitimate, and they're using these bots to try and draw people to them. So they start these conversations up in podcasts and YouTube channels and stuff like that. And it's like, wow, I've seen them doing that in Facebook all the time. You get these people to come in and say, oh, this person changed my life. And they start this little, it loads in a bunch of conversation, and people think, oh, they're talking about this. Who's this person? Click on this button here. Wow, that's bots for you. That's the AI stuff. It's already infiltrating into the ThetaWaveTrader channel. So I had to delete all that crap this morning. It's like, I'm not buying that stuff. So anyway, no drama. We don't want drama. We just want people who are just genuinely interested in learning. If you're out there promoting your stuff, good for you. I'm all for, you know, putting more people out there, showing people how to make some money and how to live a better life. But do your platform, do your thing. I'm all for that. But no drama. I don't want drama here. I just want to help people out. Move forward. Where are we? Your channel. Here we go. Live. Who's first through the door this morning? Who is first through the door this morning? Oh my goodness, we've had quite a few people already. Victor. Welcome, my friend. Victor. Sherba, hi. Hans, good morning. I've got the trifecta from France. Welcome, bonjour, my friends. Bonjour. Jonas, good morning. Lucas, good morning. SP, Paul, Thomas, good morning. My buddy Tommy. DeMilo, good morning. Please hit the like button, guys. We haven't given them anything to like yet, Tommy. But I do appreciate you hitting. People are very sensitive about their like button, so we got to woo them first. Russell, good morning. Abs, good morning. How you doing, buddy? Talk. Good morning, Russell. Who's going to be lucky? Number 800 subscriber. Yes, $7.99. Who's going to be the last one in the 800 club? Then there'll be a 900 club. There's something endearing about the first 800 because that's what I was in. The first 800 was 850 something, I think Michael started with, but we'll call it the 800 club. Or we could say the first 900 because 9's my favorite number. So we could say the 900. Welcome to the 900. Yeah, almost 800 people, man. We've gained like 100 people in the last week and a half. David, good morning. Honestly, I have no problem with volume on anything else, just this stream. Is it possible to turn up your volume? How's that, Craig? Can you hear me better now? When I turn my head over that way, you probably can't hear me very well, so I promise I'll try to get this mic closer to my face. Just let me know if that's made a big difference for you. Russell, that's funny. Is when spam replies to spam comments. Spam versus spam. Entered at 18,794. Out now. Should have held. Not should have held, Paul. Don't say that stuff to yourself. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You got the trade. You made a couple of little ducats in your pocket. You got some change rattling around in there. You got some monopoly money going on. That's all you need. Practice, man. Practice. You'll get there. Positive self-talk. Positive self-talk. ThetaWave mindset. That's what we're trying to develop here. Like I said before, ThetaWaveTrader is not a person. It's a mindset. It's trying to get that ultimate mindset where we're all striving for, is to feel comfortable, relaxed, like ICT. He's got the ThetaWave mindset. He's focused, dialed in, and knows what he wants. And he's willing to wait. Like a sniper in the trees, he waits for his crosshairs to line up on exactly what it is he's going to take. And he takes it. That's the ThetaWave mindset. That's what we want. And we want the psychology of healthy mind as well. And the ThetaWaveTrader, I want it to expand it. I want it to be the kind of person who's generous, kind, and helps people. Helps people. Pay it forward, man. Whether it's money, whether it's your time, whether it's love, whatever it is that you've got to offer people. It doesn't have to always be about money, but just helping people. Pay it forward. Let's make this world a better place. It's easy to do. Just be kind to each other. No troll, no drama. Just be nice. Avoid the drama. Don't get involved in it. Just move to the side. And I've done it. I've been guilty of jumping in some of the trauma or drama. It's not worth it. I had a whole career of drama, dealing with the worst that society had to offer. And it's not fun to live there. So be happy. Live in love and happiness, man. Gennardo, good morning. From Jamaica. Oh, you got to meet our buddy Lauriston. He's from Jamaica, fireman in Jamaica. He's one of my first guys, him and Derek, one of my first guys to jump in on the show. He's a legend now. The markets can move while he's doing dishes. That's how good he is. Christoph, good morning. Martin, good morning. How are you? Pumex, There's my man, Pumex. Thank you. Good morning. Invest. Let's trade safe. And Vita is heading to 937. Well, that'd be interesting. I wouldn't mind having a look at that one today. The market's just kind of lagging and not doing a heck of a lot today. I wouldn't mind peeking. That sucker's already hit that high there. Look at that. It's run the high out. Now let's go into the 1 minute chart and see what we can find. Here I am just babbling away here and I missed the opportunity to take this short. Too much talky talk. Let's go. Let's get busy. I just want to say hi to everybody. People are kind enough to say hello. I want to say hi back. So there's the high. Tasty reversal right there. Not a great. You got this wick on one side here. Immediately rebalance it. Come back to the side. Come back inside that order block for a short. Look at that. That's a nice short right there. Funny, we were talking about that before it happened, and I was too busy saying hi to everybody, but that's okay. It's worth it. Hey. Let's get back to saying hi to people. Oil tape reading. I'll be right there, Christoph. I will go over that one more time. It does help when you're closer with the volume, but still it's just much quieter than any other YouTube channel. Are you guys, is anybody else having any problems with the YouTube channel or with the volume on this? You might have to get some new speakers or something. You guys let me know if the volume's no good. I'll have to try and I might have one place I can adjust the volume for you guys. $18,812. He says I was in at $18,812 right off of there. Oh my goodness. Paul, look at you nailing it. Oh, that was a beautiful one, Paul. And did you get out right away? Like, did you pull your fib tool and inside here and clean yourself out on the way down? That's nothing wrong with that. All right, so if that's the high of the day, we're expecting downside run. I want to see a run back up to liquidity, little fair value gap, a reversal action happening here. We can get back in sync with the market. That's what we're after, my friends. That's what we're after. Let the range establish itself. Just watch from 9:30 till 10. We may come back up there and revisit this one more time at 10 o'clock. Make a big extension. Give everybody the idea like, oh, we just took these lows out. We're going to book it down now. No, come back one more time. Take them out. Watch this right here. And that's the new high. So this is where Paul goes, oh, I'm kind of glad I took the money when I did now. See how, Paul? Don't beat yourself up, buddy. No need to beat yourself up. Look, so what? You made money in that there. Now you'd be like, oh, if I held on longer and thought it was going for here, oh, look, I'm underwater now. It's above 1812. That's not what I want. Ah, I could have paid myself here. Damn, I hate myself all over again, right? You don't want to do that stuff. I made some cash. I put $5 in my pocket. $5 in my pocket. I tell you, $5 to you might not seem like a lot. But to our Moroccan friends, some people in South America, $5 can get them a lot of stuff. Oh, we coming back higher. We coming back higher, my friends. Paul hit take profit in 2 candles. Nice. The volume is a little low for the stream. Okay, stand by. I can pump it up. If you guys are saying it's low, I can pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Dance, dance. There, how's that? Is that a little better? I'm maxed out on my volume right now. I can't give it to you any stronger, Captain. Stand by. Can I do this? Can I give you a bit more action? Can I give you a bit more, Scotty? Can I crank it for you? Stand by. Ooh, I'm gonna give it to you. Gonna give you more volume, lad. How's that? I'm coming in loud and clear, lad. Can you hear me? I don't know why I had to do Scottish there, but I don't know. I don't care. I also want to become a legend with your soldiers. My speakers are maxed out. Wow, is that really seriously the problem, hey? Why are we not getting some volume? I've got my volume maxed on my microphone settings. Like I'm hitting it like right into negative 15 decibels or negative 15. Like I'm almost like redlining it every time I speak. Hello. That's maxed out. That's maxed out. What can I do in here? Copy filter, lock volume, filters. Advanced audio properties, microphone, left, right, active, volume, percentage. What if I do this? Is that too loud now? How's that louder? Louder, louder, louder. Is the volume going up or down? Paul says it's okay. Dal says it's good. Have you got squirrels running in yours there? Who you got running your internet? Are you cable or are you fiber? I'm fiber optic here, so, and I've got 250 megabytes per minute internet speed. And I got a Rode mic. I've got a fancy ass microphone here. Let's I'm gonna crank it up this way. See if this makes a difference. Can you hear anything from there? I'm gonna do my best to keep the mic up close to my mouth here so you guys can hear a little better. Good, good. Volume is okay for me. There's a lot of people saying it's okay. All right, so we have break-in structure here. We have a reversal. Here's the reversal. Body breaks above it. If it breaks above this and the candle that initiates the run down, then you trade off the candle. Sometimes you don't get back into it, and here's your example. You trade back into it right here, body, and then you're starting to look for higher prices. I missed that because I was too busy chatting, but running for the highs. There's a 50 candle, so 50, 52, 55. The last 15 minutes, there's lots of potential minute versus who he was. I think, Tim, you're in. Don't worry about who he was, Tim. Doesn't matter. If there's a guy out there trying to make money selling his wares, his ICT wares, if he's a ICT charter member and he's charging for a mentorship and he's charging you to join in, all the power to him. I'm not here to criticize anybody or judge anyone. If that's what they're doing, that's what they're doing. You want to pay your money, pay your money. It doesn't matter who they are. I'm not here to validate anybody who's, whether they're an old member or a new member or what. Anybody who puts it live, you got my respect. It's hard to go live. It's hard to trust your analysis in front of other people. It really makes you second guess yourself. So if they want to charge and people want to pay them, all the power to them. I don't care who they are. There's some awesome traders out there. I'll tell you right now, you guys want to see a good trader? Tanya trades, obviously is good. And Hydra. You know, I've sat in on a couple of his. I've watched some of his trades. He catches right at these macro moments. Like where it's starting to come into this macro now at 50. He'd look for turtle soup up here probably. And you watch. And he's on Discord. I think he charges for his as well. But he'll trade right in front of you and you take the same trade he takes. I think that's how it works. But hey, if he wants to charge for what he does, then he put the time and the effort in. Not everything's for free. Except for here, you get it for free. I'm free. So you may look at that and go, well, there's not much value in free. You may not find much value in this, but whatever. To each his or her own. See, now if you're in this long off of this reversal here, if you did manage to catch this, like if you caught that 12 down, Paul, and you started running out these lows, and then you saw, as soon as that low gets taken, you're always looking for this. Remember, I always tell you guys, look for the fair value gap to form after you've taken a low. So this low gets taken, there's a fair value gap that's formed, and you go, as soon as that, if that gets taken to the upside, I'm going short on that or going long on that. And as soon as that takes out these lows, I'm going to be cautious about the trade that I got here. I'm going to start paying myself at these lows, because if this reverses and goes back through here, I'm going to be long now. I'm going to take my short off. Well, if you're at 12 here and that traded right through you, you would have been underwater just to go long again for those highs. And if you didn't pay yourself there, you're coming back to break even. So that's why you got to pay yourself. Just at that pivot point there puts you pretty much in the middle of that whole range, all those two ranges. So you got to pay yourself at rejection blocks, old lows, order blocks, whatever your method is for paying. You get the reversal, you catch that. So you've literally caught a down and an up. And when you see that break on the downside, I want clean. I don't want you to start looking at all these reprice, rebalance things. I want to see more of a nice clean gap like this. There's a little imbalance right there. See it? So if we take this out, if we come back up into that little imbalance area right here, watch this. We have a fair value gap here. If we break this to the upside and keep going, you're still looking for further upside. This here. Consequent encroachment puts you right on that little imbalance right there. So you want to see this stay open if you want to keep going lower. Now you've broke this piece here. If it comes back up, find some support there and starts coming back down. Where's your area? Quickly give me a name. Give me a spot that you'd be aiming for. Give me a time where you'd be aiming for to go short. Right there. See it? Hit it. Now when you want to go short, where would you be aiming for to go short now? Give me a number. Give me a time. Quick. Chop, chop, chop. See how fast you guys can read this. Tell me before it gets there. Where am I aiming for? Quickly post. Hans says 941. Hans says 941. 941. Yes, right inside here. 940. 940 right in here. That's where I'd be aiming for down there. Unless we break to the upside again and we close above that right here. See that? So we run back inside this range here. Let's see if that's 50%. Oops. Stand by. Nope, wasn't even 50%. Just to run back to the no logical place there. It just hit that 50%, came down, didn't do anything. So we closed above here. So looking for higher prices. So yeah, that would be the objective I'd be aiming for. And if it closed above, you'd be like, "Ooh, I'm out." If your stop loss is sitting here, you go, "I'm out." Came back in, found support at it. You want to go higher. Order block mean threshold here. If it runs through here, looking for lower, back into this one again. This is where you can get bounced around in here real good. Is there imbalance? We traded above here, so all the way back into here would be the perfect entry to go long. Because if it trades below it, trades back into it, you get break even. So we're back to here again. So this was just a overfill. That would have thrown me out. I would have been out of it right there just because it traded above. Came back in, gave me an opportunity to get out of the trade, and then continued down and through. So we still haven't closed below it yet. That right there would have thrown me off because I know my fail safe would have said, "Oh, I'm on the wrong side. That's going to go long." Come back in. As soon as it started trading up there, I would have been out. I would have took a loss, a bigger loss, because I know how I think right there. So I would have took a definite loss on that one. But this is your downside objective overall now. We're back through this one again. Body closes right on it. Through. Or opens right on it. No, closes, sorry. So, discount array. 50% puts you back into that order block there. Mean threshold, that's been validated. So you want to see this hold price? If it's not, we're back into this again. This is where you get bounced around inside You trade below it, above it. See that? You're going long, going short, going long. You can get thrown off multiple times, and then you realize every time it trades above or below that on a close, you're going short, you're going long, you're going short, you're going long. Now you're going long, you ran up, take the highs. Now, if you kept trading these, you'd have to be on the ultimate long would be right here. The best long would be here, because if you're wrong, or yeah, the best long would to be on would be right here. So if it trades below it and it comes back into you, you can get out at break even. And if you can catch that one long right at that spot there, if that had not closed below, like literally hit here and then ran up there, you'd have your rejection block gold high. But this is now we're into 10 o'clock. It just took out that 10 o'clock, just took out the high. That's the silver. Now we're looking for a silver bullet for a reversal down now. 10 o'clock sets the high. We've got news, existing home sales going on right now. So let's see where this settles out. Keep your eye down here. This is still a discount array. That's still in my inside that whole range. This is a discount. Let's let this flush out for 10 minutes and then have a look. No, I'm not trading before FOMC. I thought the fair value gap had to be from 3 candles pattern. 3 candles pattern. And if that's 1, 2, 3 candles, that's your fair value gap. But you can also have a reprice rebalance as well. When you have a candle fair value gap go through and this candle comes back and immediately rebalances it, that's a reprice rebalance. That's considered a fair value gap. Just so you know. Morning, Derek and the friends. Have some work to do around the house today, so won't be engaged much. AC didn't work yesterday, so it's going to be in the 80s this week. So I guess that was first priority. I did note that the Dow went up to fill the opening gap to yesterday's close. Now it won't seem to be moving down. It did overnight. How's the volume on your end, Derek? Look for lower now. See how we were going higher. You're going lower. We're banging around off of a premium array. So I want to see this start to really drop here. Can you hear me okay, Derek? So just watch price. You don't want to be engaging in this just yet. During a news release moment and you're in a consolidation, wait for something clean to set up. We're just banging back and forth inside or just outside of this and inside this fair value gap here. We're going above and below. We have run out those highs already, so I'm anticipating we're going to come down here, but as you see, we're running above, running below, above, below. So we'll wait for it to bust out of here, give us a distinctive movement in one direction or another. Ideally, I'd like to see it get out of that range, get into something cleaner. This is more high resistance stuff here. Tesla. And it's been a long time since I've seen Tesla. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you come back and check it. Check my volume. I'm a soft-spoken man, says Derek. See how we're going lower, going higher. Or just keep hammering back and forth. This is the horse just spinning around, just throwing people off like crazy. So you don't want to be trying to invest in something like this. You wait for a breakout now. Let the horse spin around, get under control, and jump back on it. Why is my volume so low today? Sorry, I'll put it here so it's not stuck in your face. Microphone access to this device, change. So the device is on. So use a microphone. Microphone, what have I got here? Well, we finally hit it. That was the objective we're aiming for. Too many times. You couldn't have predicted when that was going to take that run. Yeah, we said that's where we're aiming for, and it hit it nicely. Now you look at all this in here, you say, why didn't it stop right there? Why didn't it stop right there? Why did it run all the way through, hit that perfectly, and then react off of that? That's the reversal. Get your opportunity now to go long off of that, right? So if you were trying to buffer this, you'd be aiming for that high, by the way. You got in on it here to aim for the high. You took it out. If you come back and revisited it again, you have to aim for this rejection block and that high, or whatever sitting up here if this is the reversal sitting in there. So in this case, it would have been, you wouldn't have had any other opportunity other than that one there. This would have just blasted right through into the perfect entry spot right here. Because if you're wrong and it trades below it, you can get out, break even. So that would be like the ideal place. So if when you see this, you put your 3 trades in, you know, a third for 1%. It would come back and went rip right through, grabbed all 3 of them and started running back up again. Now you want to see it get the heck out of Dodge. You want to see it get past this. This is just coming back to re-engage this order block here, or this breaker, because it now took out all these lows here. So you want to know, is this reversal going to help, or are we just going to trade back up into this spot right here? Like to like, then like to like again. We just hit this breaker and then reject and come through, which is what it feels like it wants to do. Like it's trying to get up there, but not. This breaker is holding price. We want to see this come back down through this and run for this liquidity down here. keep your eye on that spot. We might get one surge up into here and react off of that. Silver bullet time. Not touching it. High resistance. Let's go to oil. Christoph wanted me to go to oil and check out oil. There's your 921. There's a reversal. We're taking out all these highs here. Didn't take that one out, but you took all these out. You keep waiting for these. You go, oh, look, there's a reversal right here. If I can get on that one, then it keeps going higher. You go, no, we don't trade below it. We keep going higher. Oh, there's one right here. If we can trade below that one and we can get in on that one to go short, that'd be great. So it literally opens and you go, great. Here, opens here, comes back up, trades into it short, right off that order block. And you would have caught a delicious run down into the 10 o'clock open. So every time you see it take out a low, you say, ooh, if that takes that high out, I'm out of there. That's my reversal. Failsafe is coming behind me here. It doesn't take it out. It runs down. You go, ooh, if that closes above that one, I'm out there. It trades down, comes back up. You go, ooh, wicks up. And then all of a sudden it opens up here. You go, as soon as it trades back in here, I'm out. So that you'd be out here. And yep, all this would be, you couldn't see that, but that's the decision you make. And that's the one you trust. I do, not you. That's how I would trust that and say, okay, I'm out right there. And then you wait for the reversal to get taken to the upside again. So now you realize you're going, oh, okay. So it opened above, traded back down, and then it traded below, closed below it again. You go, okay, so technically, can I get back in this again for a short? All the way back up to here. You'd say, I want that one. Because if I'm wrong and it's going to go back higher, hopefully it taps it one more time to give me a break even. So I'll take it there. Stop will go above here. You run down, you're aiming for here. It takes it out and you're saying, well, if this one now takes, because I've taken that low, if that one breaks above high, then I'm going higher. So it does that, breaks above high. You go, great. Now I'm going to enter in here. If I'm wrong, if it closes below me, my stop loss is here. If it closes below me, I'm out. Oh, it literally came down and took you out. So you say, I move to the sidelines now and I wait for a cleaner setup. And that would have been a final loss there. But you would have, whatever you would have re-engaged here, just following the rules of reversals. And it finally took you out with one candle, came down, closed you out. So you wait for the reversal to happen again, get out of this consolidation. You got this one here to the downside, came back up, traded through it. So if you're saying, well, I'm looking for this to continue going down, trade back up. Right there, opens, drops down a little bit, then starts to trade up. You'd be closed out right in there somewhere, wherever your psychology is for getting out there because it failed. This one here, so you see this one going short and this one here going long. So which one do you take? You're gambling. You're saying, am I going to take the overall run down? Or am I thinking this is a switch up now that I've taken out these lows, or run back up? You're inside that consolidation still. So your choice is short or long. Which one do you want to take? Neither. Wait. If you take the long, you're right. If you take the short, you're wrong. And you've got to settle up your score right here before your stop loss gets taken. What's your psychology there? Just let that run out and take you out and say, okay, well then I'll just wait. If this gets taken on the downside, then am I going down? Then all of a sudden you see, as soon as that stops, this one opens, comes back up inside it, right there. You want to go short, and that comes back up one more time, trades into it, and then you see it wick through it, and you go, that's not good. This one here traded above it. And now you see this reversal, and you go, I've got the same thing happening that was down here, right there. So you can see how you can get tossed around on the wrong side using the reversals. That's why you want something clean. That's a nice clean one. Takes out one candle, 1, 2. Didn't quite close on that one. You didn't get an opportunity to get in on that one. Then also it ran through another one. Came back into the order block. Traded below the order block, back up into it right here. That's where you get short, aiming for here. And if that's your fib tool, you're already under 50%, I bet. Overall run, yeah. You're already under the 50, so you're paying a discount or a better discount. You want a premium. I remember I said, if you can't catch it on the first time or the second time, wait, it will come back and give you an opportunity to get in. So there's one there. There's another one higher here. You have another one up here. And then you have these guys all the way up into here. And there's no body trades through that one. So that one eventually gets traded to before it finally collapses down. So when you see these and they just take off on you, always think they're going to come back up there and revisit that. That's why you always see me go from premium discount. There's a premium array above you. So if you get a reversal, look for a premium array above you to run back into. Watch it. Experiment with it. Back test it. Have a look on your charts and see what you can find. You're out of here, Derek. Take care, buddy. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, folks. I'll try and speak a little louder. I don't know what the heck my volume is. If I can change the sensitivity, I'll try and I'm trying to turn everything sideways here. We'll see if that works. What's this one here? Oh, that's down. Let me crank the volume up here. That's maxed. I think that's maxed. I think that's maxed. I think that's everything I can do on my mic. I've got everything cranked up on the machine. I've got the volume cranked up on my Rode mic here. I hope there's nothing going wrong with it. Let's get back to NQ here. Still a choppy mess. So remember, we're down here. We're looking for it to run back up to here. We're up and through. Now we're finding support at it. So now you're thinking, okay, now am I going to start shooting for higher highs here? Or are you just back and forth in this range? Because I've got nothing in here now. There's no, other than these two fair value gaps, I've got nothing in here other than order blocks, and you're not going to trade in here anyway. So if you can find a better trade somewhere else, let me know. Let's look at ES. ES is giving you something right here. Highs taken, reversal. into it, going short. Not that you would take this, don't take this trade. This is, you're in a consolidated mess here. That could quite easily rip all the way through here. We're up in a premium already. You're already down into a discount already. You already ran that out. Now look for more upside. If you get through this, that closes above it, find support to go higher. You're in a consolidation, so don't even touch that one. And it doesn't matter what's going on the higher time frames. When you're stuck in a consolidation on the 1 minute, your higher time frames don't mean anything right now. You could have a bias going higher, then that's great. You just got to weather all this side-to-side stuff. I'm wondering if I was wondering if you could play with the volume inside of the studio. But I don't know if you can play with volume inside the studio there. I'll have to check that. I'll do a little test this afternoon on, I'll look up some YouTube videos and see if I can find a way to bump up the volume for you guys so you can turn your speakers down instead of having them maxed out. I know Michael had that problem once in a while. You'd hear he'd be like super quiet. You'd have everything maxed out and you couldn't hear him. And then other times you'd hear him great. So I'm not sure if it was something he fixed or it was a YouTube issue. Reversal. Look at that gap sitting right there. Come back up right inside it. Smack. Start to run up. So I like Dixie going up again. We've got a continuation to the upside. If we break this low here on a close, so you got to get down here, come back up, see a good body candle, get back up in there, then you're short again back into here, into that small range, and you're consolidating yet again. There's your 10 o'clock swing. There's your 944. Traded above, into the mean threshold. Trade below, wait for it to trade back in again. Or take out that low. Takes the low, trades back to it. Reverse. Trade back to it. You got this one here is where you're aiming for, and you just hit it there. Like to like. Discount to premium. 15-minute chart. Like to like. Premium. Discount. We've already hit that in about 3 candles. No idea where that's going. Aussie D. We're talking about Australian dollar coming back into the breaker. Right here. Came back into it. Hit it nicely. That's what we're looking for. And I hit it exactly the way we wanted it. So that's perfect. So if you've been in on the Australian dollar, when I was calling this, when it was on the way back up, we wanted to see it hit the breaker. There you go. You hit the breaker and you're in a full 1 hour run for the last 24 minutes now, straight down. What does that look like on a 1 minute chart? Entering in here. So if you see that, you say, where's my reversal? I look for anything that gives me a reversal pattern right in here. Trades down below, it comes back up right inside that imbalance right there. Bing, 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 give you 3 opportunities to get in. And for all that time, you're on the way down. That's why I say you got to find those those opportunities. You say, I'm looking for something to happen in here. If I can catch a reversal here, I'm all into this. I either catch it up here or I catch it down here. And where am I aiming for? Where are you aiming for? What's your downside objective in the Australian dollar? Anyone? Anyone give me an idea on Australian dollar? Where are you looking? You turn me up to 300%? And that's some love there. When someone said to you, man, I love you so much, I'm cranking you up to 300%, not even 200 or 100. I like you at 300%. That's how I'm going to look at it anyway. I'm not going to look at it. You can't hear me. You just love me so much. You want 300% of me. So anyway, give me your number. Give me your downside number in Australian dollar. You're looking at that right now? Because that's the cleanest setup I can see right now. Give me your downside objective. Write a number. Give me your numbers, folks. You hear me normal? Time to crank it up, Benjamin. I sound so much better at 300%. Okay, so you're in this trade right now. Where are you going? Give me your objective. No one? I've got the gain. I think I've got the gain maxed. I think I've turned it way up here. I'm going to go from one end to the other end. That gain, that's a headphones microphone. That's the sound I meant. Now, I've got one that says speaker here, and I got one that looks like it's the monitor. It's got two different, I don't see any other volume on this thing. Have I got this turned the right way? Can you hear me better on this side? Can you hear hello? Hello. Hello? Hello. Can you hear me better? Doesn't matter. Have I got this thing turned around the wrong way? I've had it around the wrong way the whole time. Did it sound better on the other side? It did? Seriously? It sounds better over here? Seriously? It's better over here. I have to turn this thing around? Stand by. That's hilarious. Okay. That's good to know. So what if I do this? That's my one is on the other side now. Can you hear me better now? Does my sound better now? After 7 months, 8 months of having my channel, somebody's telling me I've had my microphone around the wrong way the whole time. Is that better? Oh, I have an echo. Jeepers creepers. All right, how's that? I'm going to go back to here. I'll do what I was doing before. I'm going to stick with this. Sorry, folks. You'll just have to put up with the volume the way it is, I guess. I'll try and figure out another way to get the volume amped up here. Let's get back to NQ. Nothing. I still don't see anything in here. Don't get yourself too excited about this. Sounds muffled now. Now we're back to better, right? All right. It was fine the way it was. I'm going to stick with abs. Sorry, Craig, you're going to have put up with my voice being all soft and gentle. Put on a set of headphones and I'll whisper into your ear. I'll do a little hypnosis on you, calm you down. As you listen to the sound of my voice, you feel your mind beginning to focus so much clearer on the candles in front of you. All the stress and the worry of the day just seems to just slip away as your mind continues to focus so cleanly and crisply on the candlesticks in front of you, waiting for that perfect opportunity, that laser focus to bring your setup right into view. I can start up the old hypnosis trader, the HypnoTrader. Everybody just sits there and eyes kind of glaze over and they stare and just click, click, click at their screen. Hit your buy button now. That's it. And move your stop loss. And that'd be great. We just turn into these little robots. Click, buy, click. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood this morning. Charts are doing nothing. There's nothing fun here to play with right now. And I'm not going to read these candles for you. They're, you know, where we're running for inside candles, because you got one big ass candle here that that got validated there. So you're sitting inside this whole giant candle and that one, and they're inside each other. So you're just playing inside that big candle right now. So you got nothing. You got nothing. You got nothing for me. Stand by. My wife's texting me. Book Vegas, she says. I might be heading to Vegas. Got a friend just invited me down to Vegas. Got a condo down there. One of those Tahiti, they call it Tahiti resorts, I guess it's called. The Tahitian. Yeah, she's got a timeshare down there. My big sis. Yeah, I might go down to Vegas in a couple of weeks. Spend a few days down there and come on back. My wife's won an award. Yes, I'm putting it out there. She's probably going to drive her crazy, but she's won a provincial award. We're going to go to Edmonton for she's one of 3 people in the province that got recognized for Outstanding Achievement Award just as she's ready to retire. How beautiful is that? They're plaquing her out. So no, she's got a big award we're going to go to in June in her teaching and principal stuff and administration. It's going to be cool. Do I see those equal lows? Yes, I do, Benjamin. They are sitting there just staring at you. And there's these equal lows down here. There's a whole bunch of stuff that looks, there's equal highs, there's equal lows. You're in a consolidation. You're going to bang around inside here. So if you're gambling in here, which you are, you're just between this candle here and here. So remember this range that you're in, and you're in a premium and discount. You've just gone from premium, discount. See, we're up here at a premium, came down to discount, went up to premium, back to the discount, up to the premium again, down to the discount. And where if I pull this over, you'll see me just tapping on it. Right here to here. See, now you're inside between the range premium and discount. You're literally sitting, you've hit them a few times, and now you're just banging around inside it. It's getting smaller. See how it's compressing, compressing. Bang, it's got to go somewhere, up or down. I don't know. So look at your higher time frame. Maybe you get an indication on a higher time frame where you expect it might go. So you wait for a displacement candle and a revisit of this consolidation. Cam model people, you're getting excited about this, I'm sure. If you're a cam model person, so consolidation attack model, you're looking for a break above an old high with a displacement candle. Come back, tap it, and away you go higher, or a nice displacement candle lower. Take out these lows, displace down, come back up inside it, tap it, and start taking out the liquidity below the market here. Where does your higher time frames tell you to go? Let's go to a 5 minute and see what we see. We've got this all cleared out. Look at all that wick. It's just high resistance crap. Would you rather be trading this or this wicky cheese grater, wire fence, hair in a lightning storm moment? That's hair in a lightning storm, my friends. You're going to get struck by lightning. You're hopefully going to catch the lightning strike down, or you're getting it on the way up. Stay out of that. 15 minute. What do we got here? We've run these highs out in the 15 minute. We're in a premium range. Do you want this to go higher after it's already taken these highs out? My bias is more lower, right? But you got to get through this on the downside on a 15 minute. That's not an imbalance, by the way. That's actually a wick. So yeah, I want to see it get below these lows here on a close to start getting excited about getting back down into here. Hourly, where are we looking for on an hourly? Nothing. We've taken out the high on the hourly. Come back into the middle of this breaker, this big monster breaker here. Yeah, I got nothing for you. If we end up coming through here again, look for this downside one. So we're definitely going to come lower, and I'll be aiming for here. But otherwise, there's nothing. I see nothing. I see nothing. Who remembers Hogan's Heroes? A lot of you kids won't remember Hogan's Heroes. It's an awesome show back in the day. Derek and Abs, they'd remember Hogan's Heroes. British pound. I like that as a level support. I want to see British pound start climbing now. What's the Dolly doing? Dixie going down now? Ooh, I'd like to see Dixie now start rolling over and coming back down here now. Start trading below here again. And really start digging down, because that would give this some motivation. Which one was it we were looking at? That's Aussie D. Canadian dollar. Oh, British pound was over here. Sorry, British pound's right there. We have an inversion. Traded below it, trade back up inside it, and went above it. We came back down inside this guy here who took out the low. There's an inversion there. We came back, hit it right there, hit the order block. We're kicking off of it. I'd like to see that start really moving now, going long. So look for British pound on a 1 minute to look for it to go long. So let's go here and look for British pound to go long. Right here, there's a little reversal. Body hit it. We've come back and tapped it. Now I'm looking for it to go long. If we close below here, I'm wrong. That I'm looking for it to go higher. Right here. I'm going to put a little line on that. I'm not trading it, but I'm just putting a little line on that saying that's where my idea for going long is. And you guys decide where you want it to go. Stop loss would be down here. So if we trade below this, come back into it and get yourself out. Actually, if it trades below here, that low there, if it closes below it, comes back to it, get yourself out there. You take a loss from there to there. Which is, it doesn't seem like much until you stretch it out. See it? Now you've gapped up to here. It's good. Keep coming. Look for this range. Pull your fib tool. Do whatever you get. You guys want to manage that whatever way you want. And just give you an idea for a trade. That's all. So you would have got in perfectly there. Go long. 50%, 62%, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we'll come back to that one. We'll see what that one's like in a few minutes. What else have we got? What else we got? Oh, I got you right here. What's this? This is Euro. Euro got you something too. That's 1 hour. Ooh, which we got in the 1 minute. Euro. When you have this with this, sometimes you can get this close below here. But look at this. Give that one some wiggle room right here. And see how bodies come down and hit it. We wiggle a bit more. Your stop loss is sitting down here. You would have been squeezed, but you closed above. Body closes on it. Come back up. Now your body closes on it. Inside that fair value gap. Then you get the further upside. You're through this now again. For a further confirmation for upside. So if we lose this on the downside, so always look for it. We took out a high. Look for these fair value gaps to get taken on the downside. If you got 2 of them in a row, second one, you want to see a distinctive down closed candle to run these lows out. You want to see it bust through here, come back, find support at it, and keep coming. Now that you've taken these highs, pay yourself a rejection block at highs. If you're inside the consolidation, not that you'd be trading this. You wouldn't be trading this. You'd be just looking at this and you'd be saying, you know what, that doesn't look so good. In a small consolidation, so I better trade inside the consolidation high to low, and I'll be paying myself inside that consolidation high to low. Don't expect these huge arrays way up here. Stay inside the consolidation till you get a bust out, something that you can aim for. Otherwise, trade inside the range, inside the consolidation, or don't. My suggestion, don't trade inside consolidations. Don't trade this crap at all. Wait for something clean. That's a nice clean reversal. Look at that. Down, blast up, gap down, give you an opportunity to get short, get long on that right there. That's the displacement candle you want. There's a distinctive run right back through it. Good. Off you go. And if you miss it, say, I missed it. I look for this, or the candle that initiates the run down. And bang, it hits it perfectly right there. And now you're in your run. That's the kind of setup you're looking for. There is, screen capture that, put that in your notes, highlight it, mark it up, put lipstick on that pig and say, that's what I'm looking for. And then go find the same thing on the buy side or the sell side and look for this. That's the setup right there. That's a bread and butter setup. Add your fail safe to it. And that's the thing I told you about in terms of what happens if I'm wrong. Where does this fail for me? If I'm wrong, how do I get out of this and protect my money? You got to protect your money. You got to find ways to protect your money. So that is your picture perfect setup right there. Picture perfect setup. You've got this low taken out here is a good example. Again, you have a swing, the body takes it out from above. So you miss it from here, you go up higher, aiming for a rejection block. You're in a premium, so you inside that little range there, you're in a premium. So do you want to pay for a premium or do you want to wait? Wait for Derek's discount. Wait for the discount. It comes all the way back in, gives you your discount. Fair value gap. Remember I mentioned if there's that one sitting below you, you just wait. It fills it right there. Then you start getting your run. As soon as it comes back up to your highs, equal highs there, pay yourself, pay yourself. You leave a piece on, wait for a reversal to happen in the opposite direction. As in this case right here, right there, body trades below it. You get out. If it continues down, your stop loss would be here anyway. If it trades below it, it would have taken you out right away. So whatever you had for long would have been taken out there, because how you manage your fail-safe is your business. But that's where I would have been out anyway, right there. As soon as it gapped down, I'd be like, okay, I got to get out of that, because that may not come back up into that. Oh, where are we going? Let's get back here. Mm, 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 mm. 1 minute. Did the pound turn around on us? Let me have a look at this. It did turn around on us. Look at that. See, traded through it, came back. So you would have been like, oh, I'm on the wrong side of that. It traded below it, gapped up. There's your opportunity to break even. Get out. If you didn't, there's your opportunity to get out. Break even. Stop losses here. So wait. Now I'd want to see that trade above this. Clean these guys out. Come back and find support at this candle before I go long on that again. You should be break even on that. If your stop loss was down here and you were tied up with me, you're still in that one because you just noticed it now. Pay yourself there if you were in it. If not, let her buck. Yeah, I would have been out right there. This is one of those ones where if you ignore it, leave it alone, like Stoic Jack was saying the other day, Darren, or Muhammad was saying the other day, if you just set it and forget it. I forgot it. Didn't come back to it till it was here. You'd say, okay, now you can get out because it's broken the rule already. And then it literally, the very next candle takes off. I don't beat myself up on that candle just because it took off. I just say, ooh, I'm lucky I got out. It broke my rule there, so I'm out. We're in a consolidation. I'll wait for the cleaner setup. So if we get a break above here, body up here, come back, find support at that. You want to see it leave, but I want to see a body get above here, not just a wick. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we have nothing. Yeah, I know. There's nothing going on there. Look at these equal lows happening here. We just finished taking out, we take them out by these little scratches here, right? That was equal lows. Nothing here. Premium, discount again. Look at how many times we went from premium to discount to premium to discount, premium, discount, premium, discount. Back up into the middle again. Tell me these are not key levels. And they're all saying, look, we're going up high, we're going higher and lower, all in between that range. Going up, mean threshold. Even the mean threshold of this candle's been eaten through. So when you see that eaten through, you go, oh, now I'm definitely going long here. And you still don't get your high taken. And it reverses on you right here. You go, crap, I'm on the wrong side again. Comes back up into the mean threshold. You can get out of that. You took a long there. You took your stop loss here. Anywhere inside there, you would have taken a hit on that. And then you can go say, now I'm going to go short. Make your money back here. What you lost there, you can make back there. Not that you're taking this trade. Just read price action. Just read it right now. Congratulations to your wife. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try and get my voice right next to the mic. Like sexy guy spitting on the mic. Like Buble, I can hold the microphone. Low probability conditions. Yes, it's low probability. Low. How low can you go in probability? That's just one of those pack up, go away, come back after lunch and see if there's anything after lunch. Ezekiel sell. There's nothing in there. There's no buy and sell. If you see something in there, Ezekiel, is a sell, good on you, man. Well, Benzo, so I think you are watching. Are you waiting for manipulation? Yeah, I'm looking for manipulation or displacement candle in one direction or another, just to kind of give me a, am I displacing? Am I going to drop this sucker right down? Like, I mean, with an intention to leave. And then I'm looking for a key level to bounce off, because if it just takes a low and I see a fair value gap forming in there, I go, is that fair value gap holding price? If it does, off of the breaker, then I'd say sweet. So this big breaker right here, if I see this breaker taken on the downside with a distinctive candle that closes below here, and we come back up and we re-engage this breaker here, then I'd say, yep, I like that for a short. That's the only thing that would get me all sexy for a short right now here. Otherwise, I wouldn't touch this. I wouldn't get anywhere near this. For upside, I want to see even this. You're in an equal low situation here. You'd have to break that candle to the high with a distinctive candle, come back in above the body here, engage this and that fair value gap there to go higher. And I'd only be aiming for rejection block, old highs, order block, like these old highs here. I'd just be aiming for something quick, and it's not worth it to engage in something, especially if you get a body here. If you get a candle, trade through this, come back and tap this, you're aiming for that first high right there. Is that worth it for you to have your stop loss sitting way down here? Nah. Wait. Just read the price action. Spend your time reading price action right now. Where's this next candle going to go? Oh, I like the Dr. Seuss reference abs. Nice. Funny things are everywhere. Yeah, there's no silver bullet in here now. Now, and you see there's no even 11 o'clock, return into 50 to 62% of the range. If this is your 930 open right here, And you've got your range between 9:30 and 10 and 11 o'clock. Here's your low. Here's your high. That's your range. Now we're going to retrace back into 50 to 60% of that range. Well, draw your fib tool. Where are we sitting right now already at 11 o'clock? %'s right here. You're right on 50% right there. You're just tapping it. Where do you go? I don't know how much more you need to look at this and say, I do not want to be hunting for a trade in here. A smart trader knows when not to trade, like Michael says, and this is not a time to trade. This is the time where you just shut your charts down, you go for a walk. You go outside and enjoy the walk in the rain. Go fix your air conditioner like Derek's doing. It's the perfect time for Derek to go fix his air conditioner because it's crap. There's nothing to be in here, folks. Nothing. I'm trying to find something for you on one of the other charts. There's nothing there. I like that. If that would have come down just a smidge lower into here on that wick, that would have been nice. And we could have caught that sucker all the way right back up into here. Premium array. Beautiful. And now you've got nothing. I got nothing for you. We didn't even trade above that candle with a close, so we're back to nothing. Nothing, honey. Nothing there. Nothing. New Zealand dollar. Immediate rebalance. Premium. Discount. Literally inside both of them in one candle. That's literally banging around between that one and that one. And they're literally overlapping each other. And that candle went right up inside it and just sat. It's still sitting right in there. So I got nothing. For New Zealand dollar, Aussie dollar, what do we got here? There we got the reversal and it came back down to rejection block. You did not take out your lows. Pay yourself at rejection blocks. Then you look for a reversal right here off this rejection block, right? If you find something off that rejection block, go back into your charts and look at the 1 minute chart right there at 66.42. $66.42. 66.42. What do you see? If this doesn't get you guys all hot and bothered, I don't know what it is. 66.42. What do we see here? Boom. 66.42. How do you like a level of precision, folks? How do you like your precision? I like it served up with some gravy. Dinner's in the oven. Right there. Fill the fair value gap, upper range, run, 66.42. Is that a key level? Is it a key level? Regular trading hours gap is way down here. 66.42. Look at all these regular trading hour gaps that just have not been filled. Interesting. So the 1 hour chart, we saw 66.42 key level. 66.42. So at that level, once it's hit that level, you look for a potential reversal. Ah, there's that sound again. That lovely sound tells us we're tuning into the welcome to your 11 o'clock wake up hour. 11 o'clock is our reversal back into the 50 to 52% or 62% of the range that we created. Now, we've already, we've already got our range established already, so what the heck, can't do much about it. We're above this guy here now. Dippy do, looking for a run above. We've been paying ourselves at those highs. Remember I was saying if you manage to get through here, you come back into it right there, you pay yourself there. It's small. Not that you're paying yourself. You shouldn't even be in this. We're just looking at that little range there, and you and you get to, oh my goodness, my voice. That's what happens when you drink coffee in the morning. You hear me clearing my throat a million times. I apologize for that. Do I take any trades or do I just narrate? What do you guys think? We have somebody new in here, I think. Yes, I take trades. But I mostly narrate because if you read the bio or you read the description above, you'll note this is here reading price action. I'm here to show you how to read price action. I'll give you free trades, though I give you many, many entries. Whether you choose to take them is entirely up to you. Otherwise, I just show you how to read price action and stay in the chart. If it's not for you, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Greg, go to ICT index and look for silver bullet. ICT explains the silver bullet on the index. Go to the horse. Don't get anybody else to explain it to you. Go there. Because everybody has their own little versions of the silver bullet. There's a silver bullet every hour. Every hour there's a silver bullet, potential silver bullet setup. Where you take those silver bullet setups, I've got my own little area I like to look for. But go to the ICTindex.io, type it in, have that as your, and bookmark that, because that's the reference. If you ever want to listen to any ICT stuff, don't listen to all these other mentors. Just go straight to the horse. Get it right from the horse's mouth. The guy who codified the whole thing. Go there. It will give you word for word what he said, and it will even give you the video reference so you can see it visually and him explain word for word in text and in visual format. It will scan through all of his works, and it will take you even back to like 2022, 23, 21, whatever. Find his material and give you exactly the question that you've referenced. Somebody's got an AI that's developed that just analyzes only his stuff, looking for any question you want to ask it. It's amazing. So use it. Oh, Benjamin's just Amadeus, changed his name. Benjamin Amadeus Mozart. Gotta go, D. There's nothing this morning. Maybe after lunch. Thanks for everything. Yep, you're welcome, Abs. I'm going to be out of here soon too, because this is a shite market. There's nothing really going on here. I'm not going to trade anything this morning. I'll wait, see if there's something in the afternoon. If there's anything really good on this afternoon, I will pop in, or I'll meet you guys on the other channel. See how we've gotten a body trading above this. Come back, find some nice support at that now. When you want to see a premium array like this, give a level of support. You want to see that, you get the hopes that that's going to go higher. Like I said, that would have taken me higher right there until it turned around and traded back through. So if this takes me higher, I'd be into this going higher now. You've got your entrance here for your long off of a swing. You've got this reversal, a double tap into it here for a long. We've got a confirmation of a long here above that inversion. And yes, look at all those candles that we cut through. And do we still use this fair value gap? Damn right we do. It's still inside that range. And there's a perfect example of why you can still use it. Now you've just taken out a new high. Not that you should trade that, but we're looking at, if you're in price action right now and you're studying it, then you know what it's tipping its hat to you. And it said, look, right now I'm going to go long. Where I go long, you don't know just yet. Start cleaning out your PD arrays, right? And it traded below it and it said, okay, I'm trading below this because I'm just trading back into this opportunity to go long. I'd give you an opportunity to get long on me one more time right here, and off you go. Again, you don't have to beat yourself up for not catching this. Who cares? It's finally displacing. It's finally moving. We want some movement out of here. This is what you're looking for. You don't want to wait for all that other crap. So this now we want to see a good return to consolidation. Cam model 1 all the way back into the body. Oh, you got a body right there. Tap into it. Going higher. That's too premium for me. I'd want to get much more of a discount range. So look for your higher time frame stuff. Say, what are we reacting off of now? Look at the 1 hour chart. It's making new highs. So if you're on that long, you stay in it long. Now, if you think that you would have been literally gambling on every single time we have a break above or below structure, and this time you would have gambled, your gamble would have paid off and you would have gone long. If you followed the rules, your gamble long would have been, it would have paid off, but you would have got hit so many times inside here. That's why consolidations are a bugger. Inside a range, trading from high to low. If you literally traded from high to low, you could have cleaned up inside that consolidation if you would have traded it properly. But consolidation trading was not our focus today. FOMC's at 2 p.m. Thank you for that. Yes, indeed it is. Thanks, Jack. So now you've got the highs taken. We always look for this. Back into Cam Model 1. So now that we're going higher, you want this to stay open. Though we have inside this range, we have 1, 2, 3 back to these order blocks. So in a discount array, you could be looking for it to run back into inside this range here. But you want to see it, ideally, you want to, if this is strong, you want to see that stay. It's just tapped the top of your consolidation. It'd be strong now if it just left. Continues leaving. And again, if you feel the need to be in a trade right now, ask yourself, why do I need to be in a trade? You shouldn't have to force this to make money, or just sit on the sidelines and watch. So watch where this closes. If we close below it, come back into it, find some support, look for a run back down into this range again, or back into these order blocks. No, we got this one here, right there. Yeah, you want to see this get some legs up here. The fact that it's just tapping it and reversing tells me we want to come back into this range some more. Excellent. Welcome. I'm glad you got something out of that today, Paul. Be nimble. Be nimble. Look at that. Your clothes are right on that still. Get up there. Get some legs now. Get some legs. Get a body above this. Find some support at it. You got to get through the mean threshold of that candle, though. Get a body up there. Come back down. Find some support at this. Start pushing higher. Oh. See how it's literally just sitting right on that one, trying to make a decision. It knows you're looking at it. Well, I'm out of here. Like every good paramedic, it's 911. It's 911. And it's time for me to go. There's nothing really happening here right now in the market. So I'm going to cut out for now. And maybe if the afternoon, if something's good for FOMC this afternoon, then I'll consider popping back in. But if not, I'll see you guys on Telegram. We'll do some chatting on Telegram if we see something fun in there. And I'll talk. If not, I'll talk to you guys later on tomorrow or early tomorrow morning. See how that, look at that support right there. That's what I want to see. Now get above this body, get up there. Find some support back at this. Put your little level right there. You just got to see how the body literally holds the wicks there. You want to get, that's what I want to see. Get up there. Then one wick down here, catch this for a run. If we get a body above this, look for some support off of that to go higher. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow or later on this afternoon. Thanks again for popping in. I appreciate it. Do we have, have we hit 800? Have we hit the lucky? Who's 800? Who's joined the big 800? The March of the 800. Do we have 800 people in here? 799. Survey says 800. Woo! We hit 800 today. 800 subscribers. Who was our last subscriber who hit the 800 club? It is GZ. Is that the last guy? Is this guy doing standby? Frank Joe. I think that Frank Joe guy was the one that started that whole 22nd. That was yesterday's. Yes, it was. Okay. $800 people, folks. Thank you so much for turning up. Whoever's the 800, you have now joined the 800 group. That's the 800 I started out with it when I was part of Michael's 800, and I think it was 850. I was part of his 800 and when we first started out back in August of 2016. Now you guys are part of the new 800 group for the ThetaWave traders. We're ThetaWave traders, man. We're getting the right mindset, getting the right focus. We know not to be in this. So a good opportunity is to stay out of this. ThetaWave Trader says, I don't like this. This is not the market for me. Our setup is not here. Have the discipline to stay out of it. Do you want to be jumping in and out of this unless you're super sniper and you know what you're doing? Stay out of this. It's not a great environment to be in. Wait for a cleaner setup. Salad days are coming, folks. Take your time. With that, I'm out of here. I will see you guys either later on this afternoon, or I'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early on a Thursday. Looking for a reversal on a Thursday. I always look for Thursday reversals. Doesn't always happen, but I like Thursday for a reversal. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for popping in. Take care.